We are here at the Williamsburg Community Center in the borough of Brooklyn in New York City for Junior WNBA Week leading up to the 20th season of the Women's National Basketball Association kicking off on May 14th. And it is a pleasure to be joined by the newly minted commissioner and president of the WNBA and, at least at one point, unabashed Atlanta Dream fan, Lisa Borders. First of all, Lisa, thank you so very much for joining us. Do you have to abandon the Atlanta Dream now that you're president of the WNBA?
Absolutely not. We get to cheer for all 12 teams in the league. So I'm thrilled to be here with all the young women celebrating Junior WNBA Week, which is leading up to our season opener on May the 14th. We're very excited.
And I'm guessing that you've been a WNBA fan since day one at the Great Western Forum with New York and LA. Just speak to your experience. Like, what have you enjoyed most about following the WNBA before your administrative role here?
So I've enjoyed watching the quality of the game improve. We have 144 of the best athletes in the world, bar none. But to learn about the women off the court is really exciting for me. I know the game and I understand it really well, but there's some people who have never heard of our league or know about it. So we want to know, or we want to help people understand not only where we've been, but where we're going. So we've got to get them engaged in order to come and watch a game and learn about our athletes.
In terms of activities like this, how do you get more people engaged in knowing about the WNBA, aspiring to be in the WNBA in some sort of capacity, whether playing or behind the scenes?
So you start young is what you do, and we've got these young women and young boys, frankly, from 6 to 14 in the Junior NBA and WNBA programs. So if you get fans at a very young age, they tend to stay with you. People that are adults, we will use social media to get to our millennials as well as our seasoned fans like myself. It's one of the fastest and most economic ways to reach people today.
What are some of the ways that you are trying to increase that presence in social media over the internet to get more people, even more people, interested in the league?
So we'll start with our players and we'll get them to turn on their social networks before the season starts, and with every game that's broadcast on ESPN, we will have them turn on their networks. We will also turn on the league's networks and all of our followers worldwide from the NBA, the D-League, and the W, because we're cross-marketing and cross-pollinating, cross-promoting our entire basketball family.
How do you think the coverage on television, mostly ESPN, a partner of yours, how do you think their coverage has been of the league, and what would you want from other television outlets? What would you want for them to do to be able to increase the game too?
Sure, ESPN has been a tremendous partner. They've been with us since day one. This year they'll be broadcasting more games during the season than ever before. They'll be also broadcasting every game in the postseason. So if we had other outlets following the ESPN league, our league would be very pervasive. People would know about us even more.
You've had conversations, obviously, with the NBA commissioner and Adam Silver and people in the administrative parts of the NBA and WNBA as well. 12 teams in the league. Is that kind of the ideal size? Do you hopefully want to see this league expand to more teams and more cities?
We will grow over time, but what we want to do first is make sure that the 12 teams we have are financially strong and operationally sound. Fundamentally, this is a business, and we're going to treat it that way. We want to grow sustainably so that we endure for another 120 years. So not too fast, incremental, sustainable growth over time.
What is this league's role in terms of being a voice with social issues and women's issues that we have seen definitely crop up and be talked about recently?
So it's a very fertile platform for that. There are two international languages, sports and music. Sports is something that transcends countries and cultures. And so when you have something like sports and a platform like this, it gives you an opportunity to use a megaphone to talk about whatever you need to talk about. In this case, it's women, and women having access and opportunity to pursue their full dreams.
How fun is this right now?
This is incredible to be here with young future WNBA stars, because I'm sure there are a few here. It has been said you cannot be what you cannot see. The WNBA has shown these young women, and frankly young boys too, what is possible. So we are very proud of our league and historic 20-year mark, but we have a lot more growing to do, so watch us work.
Lisa Borders, the president of the WNBA, it has been a pleasure talking with you. I wish you had more enthusiasm.
Thank you. Always a pleasure to be with you.